supportive adults are people who help you with your idea and help bring it into a bigger picture, and like non-supportive adults really just shoot you down.
A supportive adult is someone who treats me as their equal and not as just a student.
The biggest program that affected my life is Centerline Studios. They created a space for me to do my art, which is music. So working with people like Linny and Sobez, who are like great people at heart, you know what I mean? They make you feel comfortable. And they guide you along the way, like any mishaps or anything, you know, they're always there. And yeah, that helped a lot.
A supportive adult to me is someone who's understanding, and even if they don't understand what you're going through, they're still there for you and they encourage you to do what you want to do. You need to have a lot of patience with teenagers because they're hormonal and go through a lot of things.
We're all over the place.
Yeah, we're all over the place. 0 to 100 real quick.
Encouragement to think critically about your actions and decisions, because even the youth involved in News Truth Matters, we need guidance still, and we still make mistakes, and we still need that support from adults to keep us on the right track.
You can really tell the difference between when you're talking to someone and they're seeing you as a partner, and when you're and like the other way around, when they're not looking at you that way, and it's very unfair.
You always hear respect your elders, but you don't often hear like, you know, respect the youth, like the people, like, yeah, some youth don't really know what they're doing, don't really know their way, but by respecting them, you can at least help them feel like they're a person, like they're not just a small child, they're not just someone who can't be helped. Not just respect for your elders, but respect for everyone. Youth just helps make them feel like a person, helps them feel like they're able to do something, not like they're always just messing up all the time. Like within the youth in my town, there's some kids, people, you know, they do really well. They're the good youth, but then there's the troubled youth, and people just take one look at them, they label them like they're not going to do anything with their lives, they're just going to end up in jail, or they're not going to go anywhere. But look again. You need to look deeper and find the qualities within them that will make them be the person they want to be. Everyone has something to contribute to the world, and you just need to find it. I like to be able to make my own decisions while doing something, but then if I reach a point where I'm like, oh man, I don't really know what to do, hit a roadblock, it's nice to be able to go to Amy and be like, okay, I made this decision that you let me make, what do I do from here? Because Amy has more, you know, experience and knowledge than I do, so it's nice to be able to go back to an adult who's had a bit more experience and they know a bit more, so they can help you out when you need it.
As a group, we think of what we need to feel safe, and just asking what people need to feel safe is the easiest way to get it done, instead of guessing.
I think the power of encouraging really goes a long way. For me, when I volunteer at the elementary school or coach or anything, it's great to have adults come up to me and say, you know what, you're doing a good job doing this, or my kids look up to you as a role model, and certain things like that. Like here, again at day camp, for example, I've felt like I've made impact on children's lives, and parents seem comfortable with that, and it's nice to have them encourage me and keep me going through the day.
Really what youth are looking for and what they're interested in, and the reason they're going to stay or come back to Nova Scotia is much bigger than jobs, includes jobs. It's families, connection, feeling valued and feeling like they belong. And mainly we found that the more positive relationships and deep, meaningful connections that are developed between adults and youth, the more economic activity, the more projects, the more productivity happens. Because when people are connected and feel strongly about each other, they'll work together to support each other to make things happen. And this is true for jobs as well. So just a little twist on the strategy. So asking businesses all across the province to hire youth is an okay strategy. Asking people, adults all across the province, to make more meaningful and direct connections and spend more time with youth, listening to them and talking with them, better strategy, because those jobs are going to follow from that.